How to embed Mailchimp signup form on Wix website. Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to show you how simple it is to create a specific signup form into the Mailchimp platform and also how you can embed it into your website. So the process is going to be very simple and easy. We are going basically here to head over wix.com, sign in for an account, and then you're going to see your site's dashboard. Once you are here, what we're going to do is just select the website that we want to embed that form to. Basically, we're going to select, for example, this one, click on edit and select, or select an edit website. Now you're going to see the dashboard of the website showing up. Now, what we're going to do basically is to click on design site or edit site at the top in here. Once you have clicked on that, you're going to see your website loading up. It will take a lot of time from you, but it is okay to be patient. Now, once you have set up your website, you're going to select a case, or not a case, but a section that you want to add this specific, let's say, specific sign up form to. I am going here to have, for example, I'm going to delete one of the sections in here that are going to be not that, let's say, very convenient for me, but I'm going to head over here. Before the end of the website, I'm going to add the subscribe form. So we are going to click on add section. Let's put it only as a white section or a empty section. I'm going to click on add elements. From here, we are going to head over the embed code and we are going to select embed HTML, drag and drop it or add it to the site in here. So I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. It is going to be empty. That's why the cloud is showing up. Now, what we're going to do is to head over Mailchimp.com, sign in for an account as always, and then we are going to click on the button create. So we are going to click on create. Now we have the emails, automations, etc. And for those who doesn't know or don't know about the Mailchimp platform, it is going to be a platform or a email marketing and also SMS marketing platform that will allow you to create email campaigns, SMS campaigns, and also all the marketing tools that you need to start a campaign or an ad campaign or set up something for an event or get some more subscribers to your websites. So here we are going to select sign up forms. Then we're going to click on embedded form. We're going to give it a name. For example, here, Wix test, for example. I'm going to put it like this. The audience should be the audience that you have put into or collected into your account. Click on begin. And now we're going to see the subscribe form or the sign up form. Now you can go ahead and select the form field. As you can see, we have 4 elements. We have the form fields, settings, tags, and referral badge. So the form fields will add or delete the sections or the fields that you need to collect the more information about your clients. For example, the email address, you can add the phone number like that, the first name, last name if you want, and then you can go ahead also and maneuver the specific, as you can see, field organizations. Or you can go ahead and put the placement. Now, if you want to add the address, birthday, phone number, or whatever, when you finish that specific form field adding, you're going to be back here to the settings. You can go ahead and put the title for the form. For example, here, subscribe. Maybe you're going to sign up, for example, or more. And we're going to put here the exclamation mark. And here we have it. You can go ahead and set up the width. Also, you can remove the CSS styles, disable the JavaScripts, format options, and etc. When you finish that, you can go ahead and set up the tags, for example, but it is not going to be that specific or let's say privileged. It is going to be simple. So you can go ahead and put them or the tags of these specific forms or the clients that are going to sign up. You're going to give them a tags as customers, for example, or something like that. I'm going to have here also the referral badge. You can go ahead and add it. And this is the MailChimp. You can go ahead and ignore it and let it like that. So I'm going to click on continue. Now I'm going to get this code. We're going to copy it basically. Now we're going to head over here or on our Wix website, paste our code and click on update. We're going to wait for a few seconds and here we have it. So I'm going to make this a little bit longer so we are not going to see the scroll bar. And as you can see, it is going to be just like that. So I'm going to try to stick it to the middle, just like this. And here we have it. If you want, you can go ahead and customize this section, but I highly recommend for you to let it as it is like this white because it is going to affect the form. It is going to be not a transparent form, but it is going to be a white form. So whenever you're going to get subscribers, you're going to see them into the specific MailChimp account or audience in here. So you're going to gather them on all the contacts in here. And for the form, you need to set it up at least for some places that you're going to make the clients or the visitors notice it. So as you can see, it is going to be this specific invisible, let's say, section that I have put it in. So I'm going to delete that section because I think that it is going to be not necessary in here. So as you can see, we have a lot of things in here. We have a map, we have a lot of things going up in here. So I'm going to make my footer a little bit smaller. So as you can see here, we have some sign up forms already set up for the specific website that we run. So we can go ahead and profit, or not profit, but take advantage of these specific spaces that we have got in here. So I'm going to make this strip a little bit bigger. Get in touch or not get in touch, but here, subscribe, for example, or sign up for more. This is something that we need to take attention or make sure that we are going to give it its rights, because if you're going to have here something integrated into your website like a specific forms that you need these forms for, so basically you need to take attention or look out of it. Why? Because if something is going to be occurring where they're not as planned, for example, the visitors are not going to scroll down a little bit at the end or the footer, or not get, they are not going to be in the mood for swinging at the footer, it is going to be something that it is going to be ignorable. So we need to make sure that we are not going to give the specific visitors that much visuals, because if they are going to see a lot of visuals, they are going to be full. And this specific right there visuals are going to be the source of distraction. So I'm going to organize my website and make it as not that scrollable at all. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Not fully unscrollable, but we are going to give it its specific space. So the empty sections are going to be deleted. Longer sections are going to be reduced. And something like this is going to be sufficient. So we're going to enter the code. We're going to head over. Let's see here. It is going to be under the content, or let's say the subscribe forms or the sign up forms. This is the Wix test. We're going to click on edit and then we're going to start over it. So everything is okay. I'm going to be satisfied with this. I'm going to head over here, get my code again, click on update, and we're going to see it in here. So make sure that you're going to cover up all the details. So you're going to have it just like that. And with that, we have concluded the tutorial of today. So I'm going to have it just like that, covered all the corners. So I'm going to make it a little bit longer. And here we have it. Basically, that was pretty much it for today's video. As you can see, it is going to be something, or this form is going to be perfect for the visual effect or aspect. And here we have it. Do not forget to click on publish for your website, and here you go. That was all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the content, and I hope to see you soon on the next one.